Hi guys, I'm Gabby Santana. You're here in Mexican Cooking on a Budget. I love sharing with you easy, simple, quick meals for $20 or less for the entire week. Let me show you what we bought this week. Okay, this is what we got this week. We have cilantro, beans, carrot, chorizo, tuna, tortillas, some vegetables, sour cream, cheese. This one is my favorite one to buy. Chipotles, nopalitos, eggs. So let me show you what we're gonna eat. $19.75 for the week, lunches, breakfast, and dinners. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cook my beans, and I'm gonna cook my salsa. I'm not gonna show it just because I've already showed many times, but you know that I need salsa. So let's do that. Okay, here is our breakfast number one. We're gonna do entomatadas, but with eggs, scrambled eggs. Let me show you how we're gonna make them. Okay, this is what we need for our first breakfast. We need corn tortillas, 2 eggs. I have a tomato, a little piece of onion, and half of garlic, clove of garlic, and we're gonna need a little bit of salt. Okay, I'm going to add my tomato, my onion, my garlic, a little bit of salt only. I'm gonna add a little bit of water, and I'm going to blend this, okay? So let me blend and come back. Okay, I add a little bit of oil, and I'm going to add what we blend. Okay, and we're gonna leave it there for like 2-3 minutes. If you have oregano, add a little bit of it only. Just a sprinkle. That's gonna give a lot of flavor. And some pepper, black pepper. Just gonna do, okay? And let's just mix it up and have it here, low, medium heat. I'm going to cook my eggs. I'm going to do scrambled eggs. You can do more, okay? Salt. I just want to break it. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so here is, I just put my scrambled eggs in each one of my tortillas, okay? And then this tomato sauce, we're just gonna put it on top. You can add some cheese if you want to. This is kind of like entomatadas, but in a breakfast way. I think I have a video for entomatadas, so you can add some salsa, and our breakfast is ready. Let's try it. Here it is. Eggs, tortillas, tomato sauce, homemade, of course. Oh, eggs, tomato sauce. Oregano. Ooh, it's really good flavor. Oh yeah. Oregano. Sour cream. Whew. So good. Guys, this is so good. Let's go to breakfast. And before we continue with the recipes, let me talk you a little bit about the air fryer. Let me show you a little bit about this air fryer that I like. This unique design allows for a lot of food to be spread out. The dimensions are 12.6 by 12.6 inches, and it has a 2-inch tip. It has a non-stick ceramic basket, right? And it has a very firm structure, and I love that because every time you're gonna put your food and you put it, this will not move, and I think that is pretty cool. I love, something else that I love is that the way this grill plate fits in the basket, so whenever your food is ready, you can just dump it with no problem that the plate is gonna come off. Okay, this air fryer has 10 functions, so let me show you. It has fries, wings, steak, bacon, frozen, air fryer, roast, broil, toast, and dehydrator. So you can go from Fahrenheit to Celsius. Did you know that? By simply, right now we have it in Fahrenheit, right? By simply touching the two arrows at the same time for a few seconds, it already changed to Celsius. And I really like that, okay? And you can just go back easy as that. And something that I like is that this display panel is very simple to use. And you know what the best part? They give you 3 years guarantee. The other ones, they give you 1, but they give 3 years guarantee. Okay, let's say you don't want to heat your house, but you want to make a small batch of cookies. You can do it in your air fryer. You don't have to preheat it. You just put your cookies, you can make 9 at a time. Turn it on, 350, and I'm gonna do it for 8 minutes, and I'm gonna show you. And something that I want you to notice is the noise. Can you see it's very, very quiet? I love that. Listen to it. And let me tell you something. For an oven, a conventional oven to be preheated, it will take from 9 to 10 minutes. Now with this air fryer, you don't have to preheat it. You can do it directly, very quick. If you have cookie dough in the freezer, put it in there. Just add 1 more minute because it's frozen, and you're gonna have cookies fresh, just like the oven. Let me show you. This is done. Let me show you. Look at this. What? Look at these beautiful cookies. Now I'm going. Let me show you guys. What? They're perfect. Telling you. Let's say you just got home, but you have a pizza in the freezer. Pop it in here. And we're going to do it for 380. Okay. For 10 minutes. My pizza is not frozen, but if yours is, then add 1 to 2 more minutes. Tell you something. This air fryer cooks 30% faster than any traditional fryer. 30%. That's a lot, right? And I love that. Put a little less time so your cheese will not burn. But it's well done. Ah, it's hot. Look, it's so hot. But my pizza, it's done. And we're ready to eat. Once you do alitas here, you don't want to go back. Look the capacity of this basket. I mean, I can still feed way more than this alitas. I'm just going to go to the wind setting, and I'm going to give 4 more minutes. I think 18 minutes is the best. Once you do it this way, you don't want to go back to the oven because it takes 50 minutes plus 10 minutes of preheating your oven. It's already an hour. Who has an hour for dinner time, right? This is the best way to go. My alitas are almost done, but I want to tell you about the self-clean mode that these have. They recommend it for you to do it once a month. It is important to do it because of the oil and all the stains that stay here in the upper part of the chamber. So something that I noticed was that when I cook bacon in the traditional air fryers that you see around in the stores, they recommend you not to do it because all the fat or the grease will go to the chamber, right? And it will stay there. And even if you try to clean it, it's kind of hard. And then next time that you use your air fryer, start burning because all the fat that stayed there. you're not gonna have that problem with this one because of the self-mode cleanup that they have, which I think it's amazing. You download the app and you can control everything from your phone. You can control actually too the temperature, the time. It will tell you when it's done, so you can go and clean up and do whatever you need, but your phone will let you know when this is done cooking whatever food you have. You save money right here because you don't have to go to the store. You don't have to go and buy food. You can do it here. Gorditas, 18 minutes. Are you kidding me? Pizza, 10 minutes. Are you kidding me? Cookies, nothing better than that. The more I use this air fryer, the more I am in love with that. You can do so many things because of the capacity that it has. It's really totally worth it. I highly recommend it. And don't forget that I will leave the link for this with a great discount for you guys in the description below. Here is our next breakfast. You're gonna love it. It's eggs, beans, cheese. Let me show you how you're gonna make them. Have you noticed something in my shirt? I know. So we have a camera and microphone so I can give you a better quality of video, right? But this is my first one. And I don't know what I'm doing, so crossing fingers, this is better. Let me know in the comments what you think. If the quality and the sound is better. Hopefully it does. Let's continue. Okay, here I cooked some eggs. So I did some scrambled eggs. And then here, it's so dark. Goodness. Anyways. Sorry guys, I have a new camera. And I'm playing with it. I don't know. Okay. So in there, I put a little bit of water. I mean, not a little bit of oil. I blend some of my beans. And I just want them, I want to warm them up. Just that. If you have some cumin, go ahead. Chicken bouillon, go ahead. A little bit of oregano, go ahead. Put a little bit, mix it up. That's all we need. I'm going to warm up some tortillas. And let me show you the next step. This is what I'm doing here. I scramble some eggs. Okay. I'm putting 2 pieces of cheese. I'm closing it. You're gonna do 3 per breakfast. I mean, if you want 3 or 4, I don't know. Or 2. You're gonna see how we're gonna do it. Okay, let's go, hold on. Let's go to the stove so I can show you what we're gonna do there. Okay, I put a little bit of oil. I'm going to make them a little crunchy, okay? When you do this type of taquitos, I like to do them, I don't like to make a lot in advance because it's not the same. So, hey, but that's just me, right? There we go. Okay, my beans are a little runny, right? I'm gonna grab my plate. Going to put it here in the middle. Okay. Okay. Then I'm going to add, okay. And there you have it. We're going to add, you know it, you're going to add salsa. Whew. This is gonna be really good, guys. And you have a very Mexican breakfast. And there you have it, guys. Let's give it a try. Okay, guys, here it is. This is one of my favorite ways to eat the taquitos. I have a recipe for a dinner that we make a sauce, a red sauce, something like that. I will look for it so you can see it. It's really, really good. You can grab, let me go for a fork. I'm back. Okay, because it's still hot. So I don't wanna. This is hard. Oh, I did cut it. Okay. I thought I did it. So you grab beans. Man, come on. Beans, salsa, cheese. The perfect combination. Egg, cheese, beans, sauce, woo! Everything. This is really good. And guys, if you notice, this is our next breakfast. You're gonna love it. It's a roll that basically you can fill it with anything you want. We did potatoes, beans, chorizo. Let me show you how we're gonna make it. Okay, so this last breakfast is I'm going to show you how we want to make this egg roll. I have this recipe in my Spanish website, but I'm going to translate it so you guys can have it. But we're gonna make an egg roll, but it's a roll, and we're gonna fill it with chorizo, beans, and cheese, salsa. This is a really good one. So let's go, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make it. Doesn't it look so good? I think so. I have my oven preheated at 350 Fahrenheit. I need 5 eggs, 1/3 cup of milk. You can use water if you don't have. I have 2 tablespoons of flour, salt and pepper. That's all we need for the roll. And I'm gonna do 8 by 8, and I have a parchment paper. So first, let me get ready. Oven is ready. I always make a 9 by 13 pan size, but because of video purposes, I want to make a small one. Okay, so I like to these clips, I love using those. So I have a bunch in my kitchen because that's the best way I have find to use it. Hold on, I'll go that in a minute. Okay, so my pan is ready. I'm going to add a little bit of oil here just so it can be easy for me to take it off. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put it aside. Now here, I'm going to add my 5 eggs. Just mix them up a little bit. Okay, I'm going to have my milk and my dried ingredients. Let's mix it up very well. And I'm going to cook it in the oven for like 15, 18 minutes, something around that. Okay, so here it is. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put it in my oven for 350 for like 18 minutes. Okay, very carefully, we're gonna remove this ones, okay? And we're gonna get this out. And let's remove this one, which is gonna be very hot, so be careful. Okay, and I'm gonna let it rest this one for like 5 minutes before we roll. Okay, so I thought I will add this to the filling of my egg roll. So I have a little bit of beans, a little piece of potato, a little bit of tomato, onion, and my chorizo. So I'm gonna dice this very finely, and I'm going to cook it while my egg is in the oven. I'm going to do this. Okay. Okay, this is ready. Let's go to the stove. Okay, I put some oil. And now I'm going to put all my veggies first. And I'm going to put salt and pepper as well. Okay, after 3 minutes that this is cooking, I'm going to add my chorizo. And let's continue cooking for maybe another 3 more minutes. Okay, and then last but not least, I'm just gonna add my beans. Totally optional, guys, but I think this is gonna give it really good. And you know what? This is really good if you have tostadas, or you can make your own tostadas. Remember how I showed you how you can make tostadas? And oh boy, this is ready to go. There we go. So this is ready. Oh, and my roll is ready to in the oven. Let me get it out. Okay, so here's our egg, right? Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to fill it up. Going to do my filling. You can add cheese or no cheese, it's fine. Okay, maybe this is too much, huh? Maybe yes. So that's fine, we're gonna use it. Okay, I think that's okay. Then we're going to help us with the paper, and we're just going to roll it. Okay, look at this beauty. Guys, we're gonna use that for later, but let us cut this so you can see it. Okay, and let me show you the inside. And then you can just slice it, right? However you want it. You can add some cheese and melt. Okay. The first one is never nice, but what about the second? Okay, look at this. Okay? And you put salsa and ta-da! Guys, and there you have it. Oh, yum, yum! You cannot go wrong with this. You can fill them with whatever, and if you put cheese, when it's still hot, it will melt, and it will be easy for all the toppings to stay inside the roll. But I mean, isn't that beautiful? I think it's gorgeous. It's really good. Really good. Any leftover that you have, that's gonna work too. For this one, I will leave the recipe on the description below, the link for that. Go and check it out, and let's continue. Okay, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make this cream, this chipotle beans cream. You're gonna love it. Okay, these are the ingredients that we need. We have onion, a little piece, garlic, cilantro, a little bit, beans with their liquid, salt, corn tortillas, water, chipotle, and sour cream. Okay, so let me show you what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm adding my beans with the liquid. I'm adding the water. I'm adding my cilantro, onion and garlic, my chipotle. You can add more or less, okay? I'm going to add my salt. I'm only going to add some of my sour cream, not all of it. We're using the entire 8 ounces, which is a cup. Okay. We are going to blend this very well. Okay. And I'm gonna let it get a little hot or warm before I add my sour cream. And we're going to check the flavor as well. Okay, I wanna check the flavor first to see if I need to add more chipotle, salt, you know. Let's check. Wow, nope, it's really perfect. So what I'm gonna do while this is, and I still have to add, oh, the cilantro, love it. So I'm gonna let this warm, and then I'm going to add my cream because remember we haven't added the cream. So I'm gonna wait for this to get a little hot. So I'm gonna cover it. I have it in medium heat. I cut in strips my tortillas and I'm gonna fry them so I can add them to my bean soup. I think it's gonna taste really good with this. Okay. I'm going to start adding my cream. Okay. I turn it off because it was coming all the way to the top, so I turn it off. I'm going to add my cream, mix it up, but maybe this is another one. Mix it up again, because we want creamy, right, richer, so, and we didn't buy milk, we didn't buy anything, so this is gonna make the cut, guys. In the recipe, I will let you know the substitutes that you can use for this, but honestly, whew, this soup or cream, this cream is gonna be so good. You'll see. Okay, that's our last cream, and the flavor is perfect. So basically, this is done. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try it. Oh my gosh, and you're not looking at my soup. So sorry, guys. What? Anyways, I was just putting the cream. I'm sorry. I'm so new at all this, guys. I need to learn with this camera. Okay, so my soup, my cream is ready. Look at this, guys. And you can add some cheese if you want to. You don't have to, but I think it's gonna be so good. You can, and some strips, right? Guys, and there you have it. Let's give it a try. This soup, cream. I'm so excited. I add some cheese, some tortilla strips. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You have to make this one. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for this recipe. I will have a link for this recipe on the description below. You have to make this. Of all the recipes, this is one of my favorites. Oh my gosh. So good. Okay, so this is a new day. Let's start. Yeah. This is a new day. Let's continue with all these meals so you can have this video ready for you. So let's continue. Let's go. Okay, and then you have to be patient with me because I'm learning how to use this new technology that I'm using with this camera. And you're noticing, like right now, that how dark it is every time I go to the stove. Why? I had no clue, because in the other parts of the kitchen, it's totally fine, but not here. My husband is, my husband is out of town. He's the one that knows how to move there, so I've been reading and watching videos, and I cannot do it. So I apologize for the darkness parts that you see when we are in the stove. They will get better, but let me know in the comments, what do you think? Do you think these videos are better quality, huh? The other videos were made with my phone, which it has a great camera, but I think I wanted to offer you guys a better quality video. So hope, crossing fingers, that this is better. And I promise it will get better. I have to practice. Okay, ready for our third lunch. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make that. It's so good. Very simple. Okay guys, so I'm gonna just show you a different way of doing enfrijoladas. I know I've shown you before the enfrijoladas. This time I'm gonna show you a little bit of different ideas. So I have the beans the way I want it. I blender my beans and with the liquid so it can be like this. I'm going to add, because we have chipotle, so I'm just going to add a little bit just to give it something different to my beans. Just mix it up and this is gonna be ready. Guys, I'm gonna show you. Oh no, I already did. The cream beans with chipotle. Oh my gosh, a favorite in our home. A favorite one. Okay, this is ready. I'm going to turn it off. Now let me show you how we're gonna make it. Okay, this is what I have so far. I made some taquitos. I only did potatoes and chorizo, but you can make potato with onion, tomatoes, and jalapenos, dice it. You can add scrambled eggs. You can add anything that you want. I'm working with what I have this week, and so I want to do this. Let me show you what we're going to do the next step. Okay, so now I'm going to grab this, and these are warm, and I'm just going to put them all over here. You can add cheese, and if you want to, and this is going to melt. You can add salsa, of course. This is going to be so good. Okay. And there you have it, your third lunch. Okay, I didn't want to show you all the process of how to make them, just because I've showed in past videos how to make it, how to do the enfrijoladas. In different versions, but kind of similar, right? And so I thought, I don't want to show it again. But if you want to see, I will leave the link for that so you can see exactly step by step how to make enfrijoladas. It's a little bit different than what I did here, but it's kind of the same. And of course, the best part have come. Look at this. This is really good, guys. Like, they're simple meals. And I know that maybe a lot of you will be like, you're eating corn tortilla every day, or yada yada. But these are just ideas. You take the breakfast, the lunch, the dinner that you like and put it to the test. Eat it and see your family like it or you like it. These are affordable, easy, simple meals that we can eat when we're in a very tight budget. So. And chipotle makes everything better. Oh my gosh. This is our third lunch. Now let's go to dinners. Really good dinners. Okay, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make this tinga. Tinga is basically made with chicken, but this time we're gonna use nopalitos and carrots. It is delicious. Chipotle flavor. Okay, so this is what we need for our next recipe. We're gonna start with dinners. We need chipotle, salt, tomato, carrots that I slice it very thin, onion, 1 garlic, and my nopalitos that I just cut it in small pieces because it comes in larger, right? So this is what we need. this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna blend this with 1/4 of a cup of water only. I show you how you can make your own tostadas, remember? I will leave the link on the description below so you can go and check it out. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, I put a little bit of oil, and now I'm going to add my onion only, and I'm going to mince my garlic, and we're gonna mix them up. We're gonna mix it up. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Gabby Santana. And the dynamic that we do here is that I go for grocery shopping for a week, spending $20 or less, and I share with you all the breakfast, lunches, and dinners. Now, the way I do it is I share with you 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and 3 dinners. And the reason for that is that you're gonna eat 1 breakfast or lunch and dinner 2 times a week, 2 times a week, 2 times a week. And the 7th day, we do leftovers. That's the time to clean up your fridge, what do you have, and that's where you're gonna eat. And 99% of the times, we always have leftovers. And then that's the day that we go back and eat and buy more groceries. And that's why I share with you these 9 ideas. 9, guys, every week. So go and check out my other weeks if you want more ideas. Okay, now I'm going to add my carrots. My nopalitos are already cooked, so I don't need to worry about that. Only my carrots, and that's the reason why we cut it very finely, so it can be easier, right? So I'm just going to mix it up. And I'm going to give it maybe like 3-4 minutes. What I'm looking for now is that my carrots are cooked. Okay, after 2 minutes that I have here my vegetables, we're going to add what we blend. And we're going to leave it here for 4 minutes, okay? So I will be right back in 4 minutes. Okay, I have my tostadas ready, homemade, and this. Let me show you how we're gonna eat them. It is so, so good. So you're gonna grab 1 tostada. Oh, guys, this has a very, very good flavor. I promise you, but you have to give it a try. Nopalitos are very healthy and really good. Like, really good. Buy them in a jar because they're already cooked. You don't have to go through all that process. And now, let's give it a try. You don't have to add salsa or anything because it has chipotle. So for me, that's enough. But if you want to add sour cream, if you want to add salsa, go ahead by all means. Go and check it out how you can make your own tostadas because it's very affordable. You know what? Maybe 1 more minute in the carrots because it's still a little bit hard. I like it a little bit more soft. But flavor-wise, I really like it. I love CACTUS, believe me, with the scrambled eggs. I have a very delicious salad that I will leave the link for that to die for. Nopalitos, CACTUS, it's something that we eat a lot in my house. We love it. Healthy, affordable. Okay, let's continue with the next one. Okay, here's our tacos. Let me show you how you're gonna make them. This is tuna that we dried. And salsa, cebolla, cilantro. Let me show you how we're gonna make them. Okay, this is what we need for recipe number 2. We're gonna use a tuna can. I bought the big one just because it was cheaper to buy this big than to a small. This is 12 ounces and it's tuna in the water. We're gonna use a little bit of cilantro, onion, the lime, and some tortillas. Let me show you what we're gonna make. This is gonna be delicious. The first thing that we're gonna do is I'm going to dice my onion and chop my cilantro just to have to add to my tacos. if you don't like to add onion and cilantro to your tacos, then you can skip this part, okay? So I'm gonna add here my container. If you're tired of reading the same thing over and over again, I got you. Go and check out all the links that I'm gonna leave it on the description below, so you guys can check out many ideas for breakfast, lunches, and dinners that are so frugal, so easy, and so yummy. And remember that I have a website that is called MexicanCookingOnABudget.com, where you can find a lot of recipes, a lot. This is ready. Now I'm going to open my can, and I'm gonna drain it very well, and then we're going to the stove. Okay, let me show you here a little bit. This has been here for like 3 minutes. It's getting dry, but dry in a good way. It's not gonna, like, it's gonna taste pretty good. I wanted to get a little golden, like a little, not crispy, but a little brown, like those pieces that you see there. So maybe in 2 more minutes, this is gonna be ready. I put a little bit of salt and pepper. So I'm just mixing it up here so it can be a little faster. So this is gonna be ready maybe in 2 more minutes. Okay, so here it is. This is already dry. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a tortilla, and I'm gonna grab, okay, you can make more tacos if you want to. Okay. I mean, what? Yep. So good. Okay, I have to confess something. I'm not a big fan of cilantro and onion. I'm not. Everybody in my family loves it. I'm not. I like onion in my dishes when I cook them. It's totally different, but fresh, no. So I'm gonna try the taco without it. But I put lime and salsa. The texture, it's like carnitas, right? And the flavor changed a little bit, maybe because we tried it. I don't know. But it's good. Okay, our last but not least dinner. This is chorizo, potatoes, onion, cactus. Oh my gosh, tomato sauce with chipotle. Let me show you how we're gonna make it. So easy, so frugal, so delicious, and healthy, guys. It is. Cactus are very healthy for you. Okay, these are the ingredients that we need for our last dinner. I need a little bit of beans. We're gonna use again chipotle, onion, tomato, the last piece of tomato. Remember the piece of potatoes, and my last what I have left from my cactus. So I'm going to slice my onion. Okay, I put a little bit of oil already. I'm going to cook my onions and my potatoes. I'm gonna add salt and pepper. Okay guys, I'm gonna change it a little bit. You know what? I'm cooking my potatoes right now with my onion. I'm going to add some chorizo because I have chorizo left. And then I'm going to add my nopalitos, my cactus, because I still have a little bit of chorizo, so I'm going to add some. Honestly, chorizo and potato are the best friends. I can even say they're siblings, honestly. Best cousins, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to cook my chorizo, and then, oh, so good. And then I'm going to add my nopalitos. Okay, now I'm going to add my cactus. My nopalitos. Believe me guys, if you haven't tried it, please give them a try. You're gonna love them. The flavor is so good. Plus, it's very healthy. It's really healthy. So, mix it up. I'm gonna leave it here for like 2 more minutes and this is done, guys. Woohoo! Last but not least, I blend some chipotle with my tomato like the last time. And oh boy, this is gonna give so much flavor. That chipotle. Woo! Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, look at this, guys. Potato chorizo cactus. Onion. Really, really, really yummy. Let me show you. Very hot. These I chose to eat it with tostadas. You can do it with tacos, tostadas. I just like the crunchiness, so I thought tostadas sounds really good. You know how you make your own tostadas. You can make gorditas. It's so easy to make gorditas. The recipe's there. The easiest recipe for my gorditas, which you make it with flour tortillas, right? Okay, so oh, so good, the flavor. Chipotle makes everything better. A little bit of salt, maybe. Really good. I hope you enjoyed this week. Go and check my other weeks for more ideas of breakfast, lunch, and dinners. How you can eat for $20 or less for a week for one person. And we'll see you next week. And remember, if I have some recipes, I will leave the link for that as well, so you can go and check it out. Go and check out my website, MexicanCookingOnABudget.com. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks. Bye.